Welcome everybody to the next match of the Global Speedrun Association Super Mario Sunshine Any Percent Tournament Group Stage. This is Group C, and this match is between AverageTrey and GohgoDude. I am Audemy on commentary with my co-commentator.
Hello, I am Rox, and I am incredibly excited for today's race.
Yes, this is actually one of two races I'm commentating involving Trey. The other one's against JJ, so that'll be interesting to see how he does between these two opponents.
Trey coming in with the second best time of Group C, with a 1:15. Yeah, 1:15.54. And Gogo is coming in with a PB of a 1:17.35. But Gogo, he's been grinding hard, and we are off.
What happened?
Yeah, both of these players definitely have some involvement with taking very long breaks from Sunshine and then coming back recently. Trey, after getting the sub 3 and 120 shines, I think he did some hoverless for a while and then he played a bunch of double dash. But a couple months ago, he came back to any percent and is on that grind. Gogo, I don't think has been playing as much, but I wouldn't be surprised if he starts playing a lot again for the tournament.
Yeah, both two amazing players while we head into the first movement of the game coming up soon.
Yeah, Mario talking to Toadsworth is some intense movement.
Yep. But first movement in the game coming up right after the text box. And there you go. There's your first movement. Just a few dives over the Goopy Piranha Plant. Fun fact about this Goopy Piranha Plant, it's the only Goopy Piranha Plant that is one, red, and two. You can continuously spray it. For the other Goopy Piranha Plants that we'll be seeing later in the run, if you continually spray it, they'll like shake in anger and you won't be able to and then it like resets their not attack pattern but defense.
You have to wait for them to open their mouth, basically.
Yeah, and you have to kill them when they open their mouth. But for this red one, it doesn't take that, it doesn't flinch at all, and it just does the same movement over and over and over again. Airstrip is pretty free.
Well, never mind, I'm not gonna say. I would talk about that Y-turn strat from the start of Flood, but that's dumb. I don't think either of these players will go for it, because it saves like half a second. It makes 323 possible.
Yeah, I highly doubt we'll be seeing that, but you never know. It's airstrip. Anything can happen on the airstrip.
One thing that I've actually found very interesting about Trey in his Sunshine gameplay, it's actually more about his splits. He actually uses an auto splitter instead of manually splitting, and I think the auto splitter was made by Toful and another person. I believe it was two people, but it was released like a month or two ago, and basically you put like a picture. In this case, it would be the blue text box saying you can't save. When that pops up, it will split for you. And Trey actually uses that for his splits. I think he's the only one that does it, unlike everybody else who manually splits on the Shine Get cutscene.
Yeah, I mean, smart move. You don't miss any splits. You always know if you're saving and losing time. It's a little different compared to everyone else's splits, though, which, if you're just splitting in general, can be a little tricky if you're trying to compare against other runners' PBs. But it works perfectly if you're just in a race setting, or even in PB attempts. It really doesn't matter unless you're comparing against other people's splits.
Now we got more cutscenes.
Yeah, I guess now would be a good time to explain the point system that GSA is using for this tournament. So, like Audemy said earlier, this is some Group C action between, of course, Trey and Gogo. There's only been one match. This is the second match of this group so far. And the way the point system works is that there's 90 total points. The winner of the race gets 60 of them. However, the loser can get the rest of the points if the race is within 10 seconds. For every 10 seconds, for every 10 seconds the winner wins by, another point is given to the winner. So if the loser loses, it's not completely eliminated from the tournament. They're just trying to play as close as possible to get as many points as possible. Of course, you do want to win, get those extra 60 points, plus more by however much you win. But it's not the end of the world if you do lose a race. And the first two out of the four players who finish, the top two finishers in the group will move on to the bracket stage.
Yep, and Trey already has one win, which was over Reed.
Yeah, Reed.
And if we're doing predictions here, I would probably say that Trey will have 2 wins and 1 loss, the loss being to JJ, but that's just my prediction. Who knows how both of these players will do in a race setting. Gogo could come out with an upset, who knows. It's Sunshine after all.
It is Sunshine. So many things can happen at so many different times. The reason Sunshine is so great, there's a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons it's such a good racing game is that you have no idea what could happen at any time. So many crazy things have happened in people doing runs. Yeah, it's great.
So here Flood is explaining the deep lore of Super Mario Sunshine, with the shrine sprites being separated from their gathering spot at the Shine Gate. And because of this, the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders is impacted heavily, even though the Piantas take hostage of a lot of the Shine sprites, so it's actually their fault.
Completely. But yeah, Mario is now tasked with cleaning the entire island. And they're going to be watching him, pal.
Well, this is JP.
They'll be watching him, NTSC.
So, speaking of which, both players are on the Japanese version, which saves time over PAL/NTSCU, because every time you exit a level, it loads Delfino Plaza much faster, for some reason. Less fruits, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And, well, like I was saying earlier, this is a good piranha plant. You can't just keep continuously spraying it, otherwise it will do a little flinch thing, and you won't be able to hit it, and it'll just restart its swinging head pattern, which is time loss. But both of them still more or less synced. Trey looks like he gained a second there. But still, we're 8 minutes in.
I don't believe either of these players will be going for the quick kill on Shadow Mario. It's pretty precise, and if you miss it, it's very likely that Shadow Mario gets away, and he takes the long path, so probably best not to go for it in a race.
Yeah.
Never mind, Trey's going for it.
Oh, yep.
Both of them actually got it, I believe. So.
Yeah, I think Trey's was a little faster. Let's see if they can get. Let's see if they can skip the end. It saves like frames. Go gets it. He'll be saving those frames. But yeah, there you can. That's a good reference right there. See how much that saves. But we'll be moving into Bianco 1. But it isn't actually Bianco 1. What? Yeah. So Bianco 1's killing this Goopy Piranha Plant on the hill, but we will be skipping that because we can actually reach the windmill, where if you just go there, the cutscene for Bianco 2. Oh.
So, as he was saying, this is the only shine in the game that can be intended, like, it's the only intentional skipped shine in the game. By going up way past where the polluted piranha plant was, you can go straight to PD, do some of those fancy windmill wall kicks, and we're up at the fight with probably the last cutscene for a while, unless one of them misses Honey Skip.
Yep. Well, besides every, Shine Get cutscene. But they'll be moving into the first PD Piranha fight, where basically the strat here is if you go to the very side of PD Piranha, click Y, go into first person mode.
Or backflip.
Or backflip, that works too. You just immediately kill him.
Backflipping is much faster or slower. I think it's preference.
Yeah. I'm on team. Click the white button and first person mode, but this works perfectly fine. But if you're on the side, of him, then PD Piranha will automatically always do this open mouth throw up attack that you can just kind of spam spray water in, and yeah, kill him. So, still an incredibly close race after Bianco 2. It looks like Trey got a little bit of time up there in the fight. But yeah, moving into Bianco 3, which contains the first secret of the run. The way the secret stages work, Shadow Mario comes, takes away Flood, and it's just a floodless, really platforming section.
Indeed, this is the first floodless level of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Not all floodless levels are secrets, as we'll see in Pianta Village, but that's the only exception in the whole game. But for the most part, all of these levels are inside secrets, and they basically kind of rely on your Mario 64 skills, I guess, because you have to do basic platforming skills without Flood.
Oh, Go missing.
Went for the spin jump.
That pole is a little finicky to wall jump off. You can only really wall jump off the left side of it. My left half of that one side. It's sort of finicky. Not too big of a deal though. So yeah, Bianca 3. Just kind of make your way, trying not to hit any walls or fall through the platforms, and the blocks Lego should be on your side. And yeah, that's Bianca 3.
Yeah, until that mistake on the pole, Go actually caught up to Trey based on movement alone, which is pretty crazy for a shine that short.
Yeah. So
now coming up after Bianco 3, they're going to be doing Travel Skip. Basically, they're going to take out this Blue Piranha for the first time, and with these new guys, you beat them once, they come back, and you have to hit them 3 more times. And after they beat them the second time, they're going to water slide all the way back to Bianco. And in doing so, if they enter Bianco before the Rico cutscene starts, they'll unlock Rico and go to Bianco at the same time, which saves movement and an event cutscene, so it saves like 5 seconds, I'd say.
Yep. It's pretty easy as well, especially for these runners. But as you see here, Trey attempting it now, getting the final hit, sliding over and getting it. See Go. Ooh, okay, yeah, he gets it.
Yellow Toad not screwing over either of these people.
And as you can see, that's a pretty crazy cutscene. There are 2 cutscenes playing at once. As we head into Bianca 4, which is the red coins in Bianca Hills.
This is personally one of my favorite shines in the whole game, at least to watch.
This shine is one of the most movement intensive as Go. And Trey.
Okay, a lot of mistakes on the alpha right
now. But as you can see, high. Oh, Go just cut up there. Trey missed.
Go catching up.
Yeah,
taking over the lead. 13 minutes in, dang. Spin, gets it.
Yeah.
So it's Trey.
The Y-turn wall kick, and yeah, that's more or less Bianca 4. Gotta be careful not to miss the shine after going on the throat.
He was about to go for that. I saw that.
But yeah, nice job to both of them making it through.
So Go did take the lead there, but that can change immediately in this next shine because this is the first instance of RNG in this game. Everybody loves Sunshine RNG. How this shine works, PD Piranha comes back, but this time he can fly because his tiny little arms are also wings and they work. And I believe there's over 720 patterns for this. and it's very unlikely to get the best one, I believe. Basically, he only stops in certain spots, so you can only spray him down while he's stopped. So it makes it very hard to be fast in this shine, because you can't really control where PD goes. Sometimes he'll go over the big wall, which in that case you can't spray him down, period. So you really just have to see what you get, and then once you knock him down, it's just the Bianca 2 fight.
Yeah, I'd probably consider the shine the first like big run killer, or like what could potentially be the first big run killer of the run. There's just so much RNG in this level right here, and let's hope they both get the best one.
It's pretty likely Gogo's PD will go over the wall based on his first spot, but we'll see.
Yeah. And Gogo getting Tornado. PD can either Tornado or
ground pound twice.
Yeah, so PD can either throw, not ground pound, like do his vomit attack at you. Oh, both going over the wall.
For both. Kind of surprising for Trey.
Or PD can throw a Tornado. Tornado, you can't really attack him during that pattern. Loses time. And another Tornado for Gogo.
This is actually the same pattern so far for both, despite Trey having a different first spot.
Let's see their final PD positions.
Looks like Gogo's is
Pretty good.
that was a really good third spot.
Yeah.
Both getting the same RNG. Wow.
Yeah, that's very rare. 3 Tornadoes for Gogo. 3 Tornadoes for Trey.
Dang.
That's...
I think Gogo is like very, very slightly faster because PD stopped in the first spot faster, but other than that, it was pretty much the same.
Yeah, that's probably one of the closest PD Piano 5s that we're probably gonna see all tournament. That is not likely that both runners have almost the same exact PD pattern.
About a 5-second difference coming out of Bianco, which is actually not too bad considering what Bianco 5 can do. But
Yeah.
Gelato is coming up now, and despite how short Gelato is in any percent, we do Gelato skip, so...
Yeah, well, I guess we should mention the reason we're not finishing Bianco right now and heading to Gelato is because this cutscene, well, no, after you get a shine, a cutscene will play showing this polluted piranha plant. It loses around 2 seconds. There's a route that does do Bianco, or finish Bianco off first, because they want to get Bianco 6 out of the way. Because that's the German route. But both runners doing the standard faster, saving those seconds, doing Gelato earlier. And yeah, let's see how their Gelato skips go.
The little minor optimization Gogo does there is he water slides after killing the piranha plant. Trade does it as well. And doing so will carry Mario's momentum into the lighthouse, so he's closer to the M. But if you water slide too far, then you'll go inside the lighthouse, and that'll push Mario out. So you'll be farther back from the M anyway.
Mm-hmm. So, Gelato 8, because we're skipping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going back for 7. You want to grab a coconut. The reason you want to grab a coconut... Oh, wow. Go-Go's...
I did not even see that coconut.
Yeah, that coconut flew to Timbuktu and back. Let's see what setups they do. You can either line it up. You want to be exactly perpendicular to this hut here.
What is that setup by Trey?
That was an insane setup. What? That was incredibly fast.
Oh.
Gelato skip though. Go getting it first try.
Okay, I have never seen this one.
That's insanely fast of a setup.
I've never seen him throw the coconut on the roof there.
That's
Every
so
time
risky.
I've seen Trey do GBS, I thought he placed it on the dock.
Yeah, that throwing it up there is kind of risky because if it goes in the very middle of the top of the hut, there's a grinder there, and that grinder will kill the coconut.
Yeah, Gogo's still keeping his lead because he gets the first try, but Trey, if he got that faster setup, he would have saved a little bit of time.
Yep. So, I guess now's a good time to explain why they're. Oh, Go missing a kill.
Okay.
Getting it
good.
pretty quickly though. You don't want Shadow Mario to run all the way around town, because that's slow, and you don't want to lose time. Driving it much
saving
faster.
time.
But the reason we can skip, well, yeah, the reason we can skip Gelato, or most of Gelato, but have to go back for the 7th level, is because Corona Mountain, which is the final level area of the game, is only opens after you beat the 7th level of every world, and so you have to defeat Shadow Mario in all of the 7 areas to unlock Corona Mountain and to beat the game.
I read chat, Tarsi, don't worry. So, as said by SB, I guess that's a relatively new setup found by Orange. And I guess a lot of players have been doing it in the tourney, so I just haven't been watching that much.
So I guess here's our go taking a bonk, but here's our next instance of RNG. It's a lot more minor than lot more minor than Bianco 5. It's only the placement of these chain chomps. If they're in bad positions, it can lose a bit of time, but nothing compared to PD. And it looks like Go having a pretty decent pattern.
Yeah, he had a good third jump. The second, well, actually, no. The first and third jumps are probably the ones that determine the most time lost or saved.
Trey didn't have the best first jump though, and you saw them pause right as the chain chomp was sent into the water. That it really skips the text box and the cutscene, putting the shine onto the mushroom. You can just jump up and get it. And moving on to Pianta 2. Pianta has this cool mechanic where the odd level numbers are in the nighttime and the even ones are in the daytime. So we'll be switching up to daytime to fight the final boss of Super Mario Sunshine, Il Piantissimo.
Yep, most consistent speedrunner of all time. He always ties his PB somehow.
Yeah. However, not really room for improvement.
Unless you beat his PB, in which case his PB is yours. And the faster time you get, the faster he gets, so that he can actually beat your time.
He's one of those runners that aren't in it for themselves, but they're in it for the competition with the other people. He's the leaderboard grinder. So you beat his time, he will beat you back.
2018. That's my year.
I was born that year.
2005. That's also my year, I guess.
I was not born that year.
I believe Trey was trying to go for a 20 flat, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody get that before, so...
Yep. Most of the runners just try to time when they grab the pole. Doesn't really matter. It's not like Super Mario 64, where if you reach the end, then the Koopa speeds up. Pianta always goes the same speed, no matter what, for the time you face something in Pianta this run. And now, Pianta 3, this is, as Automie was saying earlier, the only non-secret level where Shadow Mario takes your flood pack away. And what you're supposed to do is just go around, go underneath the village, but we're just gonna take damage from these wind. Yeah, from this wind.
Go-Go!
Whoa, go! Oh, missing it. Going for the Y kick. But yeah, just grabbing flood, skipping all of it, and yeah. Trey did gain a little bit of time there.
I did not expect Go-Go to go for that.
Still an incredibly close race.
Still got that lead, which is very important going into these next two levels. Not so much Pianta 4, because the RNG there isn't too major, but the level after that is definitely the decider of the early game.
Yep. I guess going to Pianta 4, there is 3 patterns you can get. You can have the big chain jump go to the left, the middle, or the right.
Go-Go gets worst RNG.
Yeah, right pattern is worst RNG.
And Trey gets best.
Yeah. Oh shoot. I just fell asleep.
So other than the RNG, this level's pretty straightforward. You just gotta hold the chomp, and if you hold forward, I believe the chomp actually like goes faster as long as your camera's aligned with it. So that's why they mash L all the time to make sure Mario's constantly facing forward.
And the change jump turns in whatever way you're not.
Trey. This isn't very good for Trey.
Yeah, it looks like Trey is taking a journey around Pianta Village. GohgoDude going to be gaining a little more time here.
Let's hope the chomp doesn't catch on fire again.
And yeah, it makes it just fine. And getting the spin jump over on top of the chomp. So next up is another huge example of RNG in Super Mario Sunshine. It's Pianto 5. But before we even get to the RNG, we have to do Yoshi Skip, which is, I think, the first... No, never mind. I forgot Gelato Skip for somehow. But it's another example of just you skip something that it's kind of a sequence. You're supposed to have Yoshi to destroy the or spit up, vomit up fruit juice.
Yoshi's weird in this game.
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
To destroy that yellow thing and get rid of it, burn it, so you can fall down into the loading zone. However, we can go inside the tree.
Go-Go!
Oh, Go-Go! Oh. Barely making it. How did you make that? That was insane. Close. But yeah. Go-Go somehow gets it. But let's see if any of these rounds can get early cycle. Early cycle is when the very last Pianta is in a good enough position so he can throw you right to the shine platform. You need to be very speedy, but I don't think Go-Go is in position to get it.
Unless his Chuckster was like really, really slow there, he wouldn't have got it.
But it is RNG, and now, see if Trey gets it. Trey does not get it. So both of them having to wait around.
No rat bounces from Go-Go. Trey doing the
So what Go-Go is doing here, spamming Y. If you spam Y, then the Pianta will go in the wrong direction, but in this case, it's the right direction because you want to get to the shine platform. So both of them, RNG not affecting them at all too much. Trey, I think, gained a little bit more time there.
Alright, Pianta 6. Go-Go, I'm gonna say 209 because he's rusty, but maybe he'll impress me. And Trey, I'm gonna say 211.
Yeah, Pianta 6, probably the most grinded item in the game, especially because the in-game timer. Just the goal is to clean off 10 scattered Piantas in the village. And it's always fun just to try to PB just in this level alone because of the in-game timer.
And the record is actually a 219 by Fetch and Syrup SMS. I don't know who has the better 219, but both those players, along with obviously a bunch of other players, grind this level a lot.
Go-Go
IO.
earlier missed an unlock. Unlocking the Piantas, you can just scored it earlier. Getting some weird angles, having to adjust the Y turns, but it's looking like 210.
So close.
Yeah, I think Trey's having a little trouble after this. This guy bonking after jumping over him. Yeah, it looks like Go-Go's gonna be saving a lot of time over Trey here. Bonking on the mushroom. Yeah. Will this even sub too? Oh, I mean, yeah, he will, definitely.
He won. Nice.
Go-Go gaining 8 seconds there.
Samurai Man coming in with the 115.33. Congratulations, legend.
Yeah, congratulations, Samu. And thank you for that hot raid. So, Pianta 7, last level of Pianta Village. or at least last shine that we get. It's Shadow Mario. It's fast. It's go go. Go taking a journey around Piano Village, and by journey I mean a few extra steps. Not too big of a deal, but Go Shadow Marios haven't been too hot this round.
Alright, now that Pianta is done, Go getting a sub 2940. Not too bad for missing early cycle.
Trey getting a quicker kill, saving some time over Go.
Still a sub 30 for Trey? Yeah.
Yeah, easily.
56. And now coming up is Honey Skip, as we mentioned earlier. If they miss this, they do have to watch another cutscene. What they're trying to do here is clip through the building, first of all.
Having a little trouble here.
And what they're going to do is align Mario at the far right part of this building. And they're going to die on the same frame as the cutscene. So that it plays a death animation, but it respawns Mario after the cutscene, so they can just go to Pinna right away.
Yep. Let's see if Go gets it.
Did he get sound glitch?
Okay, good. He got it.
He got it. I don't have audio, so.
Yeah, neither. Trey looks like his thing loaded a lot faster.
Yeah, if your game loads that slow, you probably got sound glitch.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't.
I just hope no game crashes because of it.
Yeah, both these runners are not using memory card. Of course, memory card slower because you have to click a text box every time.
I guess we'll go over what sound glitch is. It's a glitch exclusive to the JP version of the game, where you collect the shine and the music for collecting the shine just doesn't play at all. And if you die, the respawn time is much longer in comparison to if you didn't get it. And there are certain shines where the game can crash, which will result in you having to hard lock your Wii or hard reset your Wii, I guess, which in this case would put them back at airstrip because it's faster and this game's not.
Yes. So what you saw the runners do, well, you know, how did they skip that minute-and-a-half long cutscene? If you just go into the loading zone, exit course, then you skip the cutscene, and you saw Go do it again after the last hit, that skips the second cutscene as well, doing the same thing. And the shines is right there for the taking.
Well, we don't get to find out who Shadow Mario is. It's forever a mystery, man.
Oh no, how will we ever know? Heading back in to Pianta 2, and we're going to be saying Mole Skip. Mole Skip is just, if you see the cannon they're shooting out of, there are moles who reside in those cannons in this game, and there's one in Pinna 2. And the entrance inside that cannon is a secret level. And usually you just have to grab those bombs that the mole's throwing and throw them back at it. And that's slow, so we're just gonna skip it all together and just jump right inside.
Yeah, this level is an auto-scroller, so you don't have to do any crazy strats for these green blocks here, as long as you make this cycle. And by make the cycle, I mean having to wait anyway. The task can beat the cycle, but... Oh.
Trey!
No! Yeah,
I think that might be the first time I've ever seen anyone fall down there. Or by fall down there, I mean just fall in general. But not too big of a deal. Yeah, still having to wait for cycle. So next up is Pinna 3. This is another really impressive level to watch. I'm not entirely sure what strats are going to be going for these reds on the pirate ship, but we will see.
For being rusty, Gogo's actually not doing too bad so far.
Yeah.
But this is Pinna Park, so anything can change.
Yeah, Pinna, known to not be not be the easiest level in the game. And this level is a
Oh my
shining
God, he's
example.
going for the Y turn.
Yeah, Y turn against that pole wall kick. That is incredibly difficult.
Almost missed that
and-
red.
Yeah. Go having a really hot red so far. See if Trey
Hope he
goes for
doesn't
it.
fall.
Trey not going for it. Deciding to just to turn around there. Grabbing
Very
the
nice
ledge.
from Go-Go.
Yeah. Go saving time over Trey there. As Trey did not do those strats that Go did.
He missed the momentum.
Ooh, boy. That could have been
back
really
up.
bad.
Jeez.
That was a nice backup from Trey. If he missed that, he would have to climb all the way back up.
There were so many electric Koopas in Trey's way that he could not go back on top of the grate and run up.
Yeah. So, pin of 4. We're not going inside the park again this time. We're just going to stay on the beach. And we're going to be getting some sunflowers to, I don't know, not die.
I think the lore behind this level is the turtles are like sucking the energy out of the sunflowers or something and they're wilting. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. They're going to try to get a 1 cycle here, which is waking all of the...
This is a very weird setup from Go-Go.
Yeah.
He is
I think
definitely
they're
not
called
getting...
Speed-
What? Okay.
He didn't...
I
Yeah,
was about to
he
say,
didn't-
he's definitely not getting a 1 cycle with that.
That was... Yeah. That was an interesting setup. Still could be getting a 2 cycle. Trey could gain a lot of time here. If he gets this 1 cycle. And it looks like he got it.
And one interesting thing about this level, after you kill each turtle, if you didn't get a 1 cycle, the turtles actually get up from the sand faster. Like, when you saw you only had 1 left, he got up almost immediately.
Fun fact, you can also... The turtles can be awake during that cutscene if you don't get a 1 cycle and push you to the water and drown you. So that's fun.
Trey saving time over Go-Go there with a 1 cycle.
Yeah.
But I think a 1 cycle saves... Each cycle you get loses 11 seconds, I believe.
So yeah,
Somewhere around
now we're going to be going into pin A5, but it's actually pin A6. And you'll see why in just a second. Oh, yeah, you're going to pin A3.
You can do it in 5 and 2.
Yeah,
but...
you can do it 5 and 2, but 3 is fastest and not RNG dependent.
So what they're going to do here, Go-Go actually getting the worst RNG, which is coconut. You get a certain fruit which is completely random, and you want to bring it over to Yoshi. Go-Go not being able to find the coconut. Trey just took the lead. Go-Go's coconut goes
Go-Go just
flying.
sprayed the coconut.
Oh no.
No, that's not good. Okay.
He
Go-Go
still has
going on a
it,
wild
he just
coconut
doesn't
chase.
know where it is. Uh-oh. This is why the coconut sucks, because it's green.
But yeah, on
So as
Trey's
you can
side.
see on Trey's side, he put a durian next to Yoshi. That's actually pretty convenient though, because you need a durian to turn Yoshi purple. And the reason they do that is because if you spray a stew or any enemy with purple Yoshi, Go-Go just kill the stew. This is not good for Go-Go.
Yeah, Go-Go.
Alright,
so trouble here, but yeah, you're gonna see that they bring in a papaya in with them because they need a papaya to turn orange. Because you can only enter this loading zone as an orange Yoshi.
Oh my god, I thought Trey was off. I actually thought Trey soft locked there.
Oh yeah, the carousel is the only thing that's loaded in the park when it's in this state, having you not entered it. While Trey goes over the top. Oh, and he almost dies, but he does save it.
Yeah, Go-Go losing his lead, that's really
And
unfortunate.
a lot of time.
No soft locks though, we're fine.
Yep.
Trey almost doing that. I actually thought he did for a split second, but I guess he just got stuck in the carousel.
Mm-hmm.
both players doing over the top to the right. There is a faster strat where you can do it to the middle with a Y turn.
That's what
Much
traded.
more risky.
Yeah, that's what traded. But pin a 7, we're gonna be finishing up. Pin a pod.
What is that triple jump? Okay, go.
Oh no!
Oh,
Go!
that's not good.
That's very unfortunate. All the way at the very end too. Just not getting the spin jump out, only side flipping.
And you got sound glitch, so it takes even longer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Really rough. We'll try kills Shadow Mario. Finishing up Pin a Park.
I thought he didn't get the spin jump again. That scared me.
Same. So, Trey will be moving into Rico Harbor. Well, go. There we go. Gets it that time. Finishing off Pin a 6, heading to Pin a 7.
Yeah, Rico Harbor, probably the most relaxing part of the run, in my opinion. Aside from Rico 4, this level isn't all that bad. It's mainly just movement, and it's, in my opinion, the most consistent level in the whole game. There's no RNG at all unless you're doing 120.
Do you have to fight a blooper twice? That's cool.
Yeah,
And
you
we're
can
gonna be-
actually fight him 3 times, but we won't.
I meant in Rico, but yeah, you can also fight him a 3rd time if you want. I highly recommend against doing that though, because this fight sucks.
But then
Not
Noki
because it's
Bay
hard,
will
because it's
be
boring.
doomed forever by Gooper Blooper.
Oh no, you're right. I guess we're just gonna have to see what happens when we get there. But the Gooper Booper fight, the way it works is spray the middle, get all the goop off, pull the nose back enough,
And then he dies.
until the Looper starts
Oh wait, he's
screaming.
back. That's crazy.
Yeah, what a crazy concept. Enemies that don't take 1 hit to kill, or bosses. It actually takes 2 hits. And you just kind of want to release the nose right as the blooper starts screaming, and she's dead. Forever. And by forever, I mean until Rico 5.
I guess one small thing that we didn't mention, they go under the harp to enter Rico, and for some reason the M's hitbox is still there, so it can just upwarp Mario into the level.
I think it's actually faster doing that too.
Yeah,
But it's not
it
just
is.
a swag strat. Even though it definitely is the swag strat.
So now coming up in Rico 2, the normal way to do this, and some people still do it, is to take the blooper into the secret level, and take a blooper through the race, but we don't like bloopers, so...
Yeah.
Well, actually we do, and that's why we're saving them.
This is true. Save the bloopers. It's the new really movement going on in the world. Make sure you save those bloopers. Do not use those bloopers because, hey, we need to save them. But yeah, we're gonna see. Trey just skipped it, doing a Y turn, hovering right into the loading zone, and blooperless race. The reason Trey just doesn't go all the way around is because, like any Mario Kart game, except for the first one, there are checkpoints. You have to hit every checkpoint in order for the game to know where you are in the race. So you're gonna see Trey doing a little weird-ish route, finishing it with an 1832.
Also my year. I was
yeah.
born in like 7 different years or something. It's weird.
Yep. I was born not only when I was -130, but also 12. So Go heading into Rico 2, while Trey's heading into Rico 3. Rico 3 casually is probably one of the most tedious levels.
This level's actually frame perfect in the speedrun, so...
It is. We're gonna have to let Trey focus here, even though he's not on the call with us. He can telepathically feel us talking. But the way it works, it's just a frame perfect spin jump. See if he gets it.
Oh my
god. Trey getting
Legend.
it. Saving 7 years.
Go bonked on the
Oh.
started Rico 2.
Doesn't lose any time in the race itself, and really that's the only thing that matters is this race. If you bonk before it, it's not that big of a deal. But if you bonk in it, then you're losing time not only to the race, not only to the run, but to the race itself, and that's really the real race here.
Still gets a
Not gonna
1932. I think that was like a full second faster
Yeah.
than Trey's.
No, slow. Oh, wait. Oh, Trey got a 20. Yeah.
Second. A full second slower. Why
Yeah,
not?
slight up. Yeah. Okay.
I'm so used to levels with the timer counting down.
So Rico 4, this is probably the most difficult, definitely the most difficult level in Rico. It's a secret level, and it's one of the hardest. Basically, the way it works is that you kind of go, but these blocks are so finicky. Trey almost just diving off the edge there, but yeah. And not only the blocks are
playing
finicky,
Galaxy 2 so often is making me respect him a lot more.
yeah, you can't do this in Galaxy 2. Quite a shame. You can't dive. You can only long jump.
Oh, go!
Go!
Again, a lot of bonks. He can't get out. This is giving me some Dutch J moments.
Going for the frame perfect spin jump.
And he gets it.
Go, getting it too. Oh my god, what a legend. Saving another 7 years. So now, Rico 5, oh, I mean, I'm sorry, Rico 1 again. Rico 1, 2. It's just basically the same thing as Rico 1. You fight a Gooper Blooper. The same Gooper Blooper. And
So this time he's on a heliport, I guess.
Yep, he's on an arena. He rented out this heliport just to battle with you. It's like Pokemon,
Which is weird,
but instead of
because
Sunshine.
I believe there's an airplane there and not a helicopter otherwise. Even though it says H.
It might be the H plane.
Go dropping a spin
Missing
foot.
some, yeah. Go, having a little bit of a meltdown here in mid game. Well, Trey does the same exact thing he did in Rico 1, but it's cooler because it's in an arena.
And you also have to pull his nose for like a little bit longer. The Noki 2 fight is actually easier than this one because you have to pull his nose for a shorter amount of time.
Yeah, but we don't fight him in Noki 2.
I wish.
We don't like that blooper. Because we need to save the bloopers, remember? Go right through! No! Oh my god. See what I mean by those blocks are finicky? So they're finicky. And that's what I mean.
That's like some Noki 6 stuff right there.
Oh my god. You pulled a... Oh my god. That is so unfortunate. You really can't do anything about that.
Yeah, he was probably gonna bonk anyway, but that's still dumb.
On top of sound glitch, making the respawn even longer than it usually takes.
Good thing he got that one, was he?
Ooh! Dying again!
No,
Almost getting saved by the red. No, go, falling apart.
I don't think he started with a memory card either, so he has to make it through this.
He needs to make sure he does not game over. He has, right now,
1 life.
literally 0 lives.
There are 2 1-ups here, so if he wants to take it
easy,
slow
go
and get
for
the 1-up, then he can.
I highly recommend that. Oh, he's missing it. Not missing it, he didn't go for it, but...
Okay. This one he can get without having to slow down, though, I believe.
No!
Oh
no! Gaming over! Oh no!
Oh. Is that the first game over of this tournament?
I think.
Gogo did not save Samu.
Yeah.
So if he really wants to keep going, he can restart his whole run, but that's pretty much the race.
Yeah. That's rough. Unless Trey also game's over. Oh, it is not the first game over, it's the second game over. My mistake. But that's really rough.
we're discussing with Trey if he wants to just keep going or not.
Trey will be closing it out. I guess if Trey doesn't finish and he just like quits, Gogo can I guess restart the run and be ahead again. And we'll restart the run.
Trey can still game over. It's possible.
It is possible.
You know, Gogo says he doesn't know if he has time to start another run. So I guess we're just gonna wait until Trey closes out this race.
Yep. So, if
Or
Trey...
game over, you know.
So if Trey is able to close it out, he will be getting all 90 points for the run, as Gogo will not be able to finish. But hey, it's Bianca 6. You never know what happens in Bianca. A lot of people say it's the hardest secret in the game. And for good reason, too. It is incredibly difficult. World record actually even has a death here. But let's see how Trey is able to manage. Getting the 1-up. Probably a smart move, especially after seeing what Gogo just did. But... yeah, waiting on this block.
Yeah, Bianca 6, if you die at the start, it's bad because you died, but if you die at the very end, it's much, much worse because you have to wait a long time.
But Trey able to make it through just fine.
Yeah, I guess if you're doing a no reset or a race, always start with a memory card in so you
Yeah,
can save
of
it
course.
to your lives.
Or at least a memory card after you so you can just, you know, throw it back in if you're at 0 lives.
Now, Bianca 7, I guess there is like a faster quick kill here, but it's dumb. Trey will probably go for it, because I think, yeah.
Yep, he doesn't get it. But, like, that was like a second if you miss it. So, not much of a deal at all, especially after Gogo.
Nice Y camera shine get there.
Yeah, if you click Y when you... yeah, if you click Y when you run to a shine, then whatever way Mario's facing is the way the cutscene will face. So, Mario can be facing the complete wrong way. And that's kind of funny. And yeah, that's Bianca Hills.
Trey, save Yoshi. Okay.
Yeah. Not only are we saving the bloopers, we're also saving the Yoshi.
Even though we already saw him in pin of 3, I guess. There goes Yoshi, forever gone.
Yoshi. Never seeing him again. But we're entering Serena 1. Serena 1 known for being a really stupid level. I guess now would be a good time to explain spam sprays, which really isn't explained anywhere in the game, but if you click A and R at the same time, then water just shoots everywhere, and it's basically it sprays everywhere. It's called a spam spray because you have to spam it, and mostly, especially this level, you'll be incorporating a lot of spam sprays to kill this Manta. The way the Manta works is that it splits off by half each time until you reach the smallest one, and once you kill all non-smallest portions of the Manta, then instead of running away from you, then they will start charging at you. So
Start from Trey.
yeah, I don't think I've seen this setup before.
I believe I've seen Paper do it a few times, but it was in first person, whereas Trey just did it with the normal camera.
Yeah,
Pretty
but
good orange phase so far. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
Already on the pink.
Yeah, the pink phase is smallest phase where they all come at you because they're all the smallest. What you want to do is try to kill all the big phases first, so you don't have to go chasing for any rogue manta rays. Because they'll come chasing you. But yeah, this level is garbage, and I don't think anyone likes it. Looking off in the sunset, what a beautiful horizon. While the hotel just magically appears from the dead.
Very good.
Oh,
Very good. Serena 1 there from Trey. Now we're coming up on Serena 2, which is another choke-heavy secret at the very start of Serena. This one is probably my least favorite shine in the whole game, because it's just way too easy to die, and also the entrance to the secret is ridiculously hard for no reason. If you mess it up, that is.
yeah, but Serena having 2 secret levels, this is the first one. Basically, this entrance, if you screw it up, it's miserable, but it looks really cool once you get it immediately, just while jumping into the boo's mouth. But yeah, Serena 2, another one of the most difficult secrets. Really, all the secrets are difficult.
Bianca 3.
Bianca 3 is hard, dude. Don't you hate it when you're choking a run to Bianca 3? But yeah. Trey, able to make it through the sand section. That's really the
Now,
section.
probably the hardest part of the whole shine.
Oh yeah, the momentum spin jump. And he gets it.
Very clean. That was clean.
Yeah. However, that last part is of course not free. But Trey's able to nail it.
He's definitely recovered from his sloppy start of the race.
It looks like he found his groove a little bit. Heading to Serena 3. Serena 3, of course, being the shine where you go around the top of the roof of the hotel with Yoshi trying to find the
He
stinking
could do
pineapple.
Banana List.
That's true, he could do Banana List.
Which is a very good strat and should definitely save time.
But let's see what he goes for.
Okay, he's just using the banana tank.
Banana
So
List.
Banana List is a strat where you don't do the fastest strat of the level, where you use this banana to just clip into the pool. Instead, you go into the hotel and you get a pineapple for Yoshi as you would intend, but you can just clip through the ceiling with Yoshi instead and just go straight to the pool.
Yep.
Okay, Gogo is moving his cursor on the game over screen.
There's your Gogo update of the day. So Trey heading to the second secret of Serena 4. Serena 4 also a very difficult level because one stinking momentum spin jump. And also, oh, nice bonk. It has the worst. Casually, it has probably the worst way of getting to a secret, but we skipped that, luckily, by doing this pretty cool skip. So
Oh yeah,
what Trey's going to
casino
be doing
skip.
here?
This exists.
Yeah, so you see this casino, we're gonna skip it. It's a very aptly named skip, in my IMO. But we're just gonna
Nice.
left
Hole
grab
in one.
nothing and nail it. Hole in one into the pipe. While we head into the secret itself.
The thing about Serena 4 that really sucks is if you make one mistake at the very start, you miss the cycle, and you pretty much have to die. If you... I think dying saves time over just waiting for the block.
Yep. And Trey going for the momentum spin jump. And getting it. Nice.
Interesting angle, but it worked.
if you're a little too short, you can save it by just wall jumping and then Y turning onto the platform. Try not needing to, nailing it. Good Serena form try.
And now we got not really the deciding factor anymore, but
the deciding factor of this race. Serena 5, it's King Boo. At King Boo 37.
yeah, basically how King Boo works is he's very different from Luigi's Mansion, where he's completely redesigned in a terrible way.
Yeah.
And the fight involves a mini casino slot, and if you get 3 fruits in a row, you get fruit, obviously, and you have to hit him with the pepper. Then you hit him with a fruit, you know how it goes. But there are chances of getting extra cycles, and each time you get one, he spawns a bunch of enemies, but you can cancel it immediately. And the goal of this shine is to basically just get lucky and get no extra cycles.
Yep, get lucky.
Nice bonk.
Trey is going to do his best to get lucky. There's a lot of skill in getting lucky. Luck is a very important skill to have.
Fantastic start.
Getting fruits. And kicking the durian. Oh, yeah. For some reason I was thinking durian first. But getting the pepper, throwing it right at him. Not the best fruit RNG, but pretty decent. Really, fruit RNG doesn't matter too much. It's really only if you get an extra cycle or not. Right after you get a fruit, you're always going to get an enemy cycle. And you just cancel the enemy cycle by stepping into King Boo's magical circle. Right as he opens his mouth to spit him out, and I'll just cancel the cycle. Trey, having a perfect King Boo fight so far. Perfect luck. Oh my god. No! Wow, that pepper ran right into him. That is rather unfortunate. That's really bad luck. The pepper just didn't get over the circle, and that's just horrible luck. Getting an extra cycle here, just canceling it. And then getting fruits. He still hasn't hit his second hit yet.
Yeah, hopefully this doesn't happen again.
Yep.
Nice durian.
Durians are faster. Oh, is the quicker after the pepper fruit, because you don't have to pick it up and throw it. You can just kick it. So another extra cycle, but that extra cycle isn't really an extra cycle because you have to go through that cycle anyway.
Alright. I think, what was that, like 2 extra cycles or something?
I think only one.
Not counting the
Not counting,
hit.
yeah, not counting that, there's only one. Trey deciding to go for far. Pepper instead of the closer one, and finishing off King Boo. So I think that's pretty much it with RNG in the game. Well, actually, never mind. Huge RNG that can kill a run, then we're done with. There's still a little bit of RNG left.
Yeah, one thing that we didn't say, in the King Boo fight, if there's a question mark in the center of the slots, on the chance of you getting a fruit, you will always get fruit. It's weird that works, but it does.
So, Serena 6, this is, JP's biggest time loss, I would say, over the other. It's the one thing that JP loses time to the other versions, because there's more goop here. Actually, I don't think there's more goop. I think you need to get just a higher percentage of goop.
You need to clean more goop.
Yeah, you need to clean more goop. And so you can lose, you just lose a few seconds here. Nothing too horrible. We still use Japanese, of course, because it's still faster than the rest of them.
Yeah, as you can see, Trey is cleaning off all those really, really tiny spots that he missed, because that actually counts. Unlike PAL and NTSCU, where you can kind of just clean off very minimal parts of the beach. You still have to clean a good chunk of it, but not all of it.
Then Trey getting a semi-decent 217. 217 to 6. That is also in my year. So that is Serena 6. We're moving on to Serena 7. Just another Shadow Mario fight. Looks like Oddme is going to have to leave us. So it's just stuck with me now. But we're heading into, like I said, Serena 7. This is really one of those Shadow Marios you really do not want to miss because you don't want to take a tour of Hotel Delfino. While we really don't get to explore it too much during this run, we hopefully won't. But yeah. So Trey, oh, a little bit of spaghetti there, and still be able to get the kill there. And finishing off Serena Beach. Moving on to the final world of the game, the final 7 shines. We've got Noki Bay, and Noki is an incredibly difficult stage, especially this late into the run. If you're on PB pace, nerves are getting to you, and there are a lot of really difficult levels here. Starting off with Noki 1. Noki 1, there's RNG here of, depending on how these goop balls, where they go. You really don't want to hit it. Trey is going to do his best to avoid all of them. And yeah, Noki 1's really fun to watch. A lot of precise, clean movement. Spin jumping, wall jumping, spin wall jumping. You know, bonking. Fun stuff, and then finishing off with another one of these moles. We can't skip this mole, because you have to kill the mole to get the shine. So, we just wait for the mole to throw through bombs. And we just, bam, kill it. Uncorking the waterfall. Hopefully solving the problem of the mysterious paint-like goop in the water. That's moving. But, spoiler alert, it does not. So we're gonna have to go to Noki 2 to see what really is causing all this water. So yeah, that's Noki 1. Going to Noki 2. Noki 2 is... there's another Goober fight. And the Goober fight, like I said earlier, is easier than the Goober fight. Because you don't have to, you know, pull for less time. However, you're going to save that blooper, because like I said earlier, we have to save the bloopers. We can't just go around just killing bloopers, we're going to have to skip it. So there is a way to skip it, fortunately. We can save that blooper by a certain object that's very conveniently placed, and that's the spring right here. The spring, shoot it to make it small, run to this corner, throw it, gets big, you clip out of bounds. Oh hey look, it's a shine room. And yeah, let's see if not killing the blooper fixes the problem with the icky paint-like goop that's in the water. That's the easiest moving. But because Trey's playing in Japanese, we can't read it. So I'm just gonna spoil it for you, but it didn't fix the problem. Turns out taking shortcuts to skip your problem doesn't actually fix the problem. There's your life lesson of the day. But moving into Noki 3, I call Noki 3 the Calm Before the Storm, Part 1. Because, not hoverless, but normally, it's probably, compared to what's coming up, it is the Calm Before the Storm. It's really a time to gather your bearings for the level coming up. But the lore here is that you need to practice for the next level. So you head into this, so you shrink down, go into this bottle, and collect red coins. But yeah, right now, Trey's making his way. Unfortunately, with after GoGo gaming over, GoGo really just have to hope really, GoHgo really just has to hope that Trey game's over within the next few levels, which is not out of the question at all. This is anything can happen, of course. But yeah, that's Noki 3. We're heading to Noki 4. This is The Storm Part 1. This is the eel. Basically, you are a dentist. You're not a plumber. You're actually a dentist. But like I said, Trey's playing in Japanese, so you can't really read that. But spoiler alert, you're a dentist now. So we're gonna have to clean this eel's dentist. We're also scuba diver. We're scuba diving dentist. How cool is that? So we're gonna go down to this waterfall, into this filthy water with the icky pain like goop that is moving. So right now, Trey doing the long fall of suspense. Another time to gather your bearings before actually fighting this thing. This thing has killed many a run to many a people. And it really is not fun. So Trey's just gonna be running into this bubble because there's air inside it, so he's actually at full life. Being full health here, trying to kill these eels. Trying to kill these teeth as fast as possible. Missing that second one. You might be able to save it. We'll see. Really do not want to do that. Looks like he's going to try to go for a 5-3, it looks like. Getting 5 in the first part, and then 2 right here. And going to... Oh. Trying to go for cut and skip, and getting it. Basically what happens there, if you take damage at the same time you kill the final tooth, or the cutscene starts, then you skip the cutscene, and you have time to fly over to the spot where the shine is as the shine lands, saving you a boatload of time. If you have to watch the cutscene, you have to watch the cutscene to start, but you also need to fall all the way from the top just to land on the shine, and it is rather unfortunate. Heading into Noki 5. This is Calm Before the Storm Part 2. The reason it is the Calm Before the Storm, even though you are facing the final boss of Super Mario Sunshine, Il P&T is back better than ever. And this time we'll find him. He's the ultimate speedrunner. The ultimate goal of consistency. I don't think he's ever PB'd before. Especially if you don't beat him the first time. Like I said earlier, he's a ladder climber on the leaderboard. He wants to bop you. So he will bop you at all costs. And yeah, Trey just going out his way. This doesn't really matter. Just chilling here a bit. He just needs to, beat P&T somehow with the flag. It's just, chilling around. Look at all these blue coins. Look how beautiful these blue coins are. Trey reminiscing about his 120 days. Getting a sub 3. Hopefully he gets a sub 3 here in 90%. That'd be really a shame if he did not get a sub 3. But yeah, Trey taunting us to those blue coins. Looking at its beauty, its majesty. 2920. Also my year, by the way. Every year is my year, fun fact. And moving on to The Storm, Part 2. The reason that it is The Storm is because it's Noki 6. And Noki 6 has also killed many a run. It's the final secret in the game. Arguably the hardest secret in the game, just like all of them are. But let's see how Trey is able to handle it. We've already seen someone in this tournament clip through the Noki 6 block because they're too fast. Shouts to Luigi. We also already seen GoHgo earlier today clip through a Rico 4 block. So Trey could clip through this Noki 6 block, no question. Taking a little bit of damage there, not too big of a deal. So because he just needs to make sure not to game over. If he games over here, him and Gogo both have to restart the race, and it's back to square one. So Gogo's timer is still running in case that happens, and they just have to keep going. But Trey looking like a really clean Noki 6 so far. Oh, a little bit of not too big of a deal. Not taking a death. Always good, not dying. Here's some more advice. Not dying is the way to go. Especially in speedrunning. And on Noki 6. So, there goes Noki 6. As he heads into the calm before the storm. Part 3. Noki 7. It's Shadow Mario level. The final one of the game. And the final level before we move into the final area of the game. So, the way that Shadow Mario here works is that Shadow Mario, someone who is, you know, takes damage from water. Oh, Admi is back. Welcome back, Admi.
Was somehow able to make it back in time.
Trey, able to finish off the Shadow Mario.
All I saw was that Trey did not choke in Noki 6. So
He did not choke in Noki 6.
what about Eel? How was that?
Eel got a 5-3. Pretty good. Getting the cutscene skip. Very solid Noki Bay so far for Trey. But so that was the calm before the storm part 3. We're going to the storm part 3. Corona Mountain, the final area of the game, where we fight the actual final boss. It isn't Piantissimo. Unfortunately.
I wonder who it could be. It's kind of a mystery, you know?
Yeah.
Because they've been building up this big antagonist with Shadow Mario and Bowser Jr. Like, he's gotta be the final boss, right?
Has to be. I mean,
That would just be a wasted
don't know.
opportunity to not have Shadow Mario be the final boss.
Bowser Jr. What? We skipped that cutscene. Shadow
Listen.
Mario. It could be. It's like Zelda 2. Shadow Link, Shadow Mario. Exactly. It has to be. Oh yeah. Trey's and Corona. Corona's very difficult. Oh, can he save this? Yes, he saves it. Okay.
So what you saw him do there was fast Corona for the most part.
Yeah. Semi-fast Corona. It started off pretty fast Corona.
And you got
And
speedboat.
the boat.
Fast boat. Oh, half on.
Very good boat. Oh no! Take it at the very not being able to get the boat.
Ah.
That is very unfortunate.
Well. This can still sub 120. Never mind. Maybe it can.
Trey having a meltdown here. He needs to make sure he does not game over.
Gogo can come back.
Gogo can come back. Trey keeps dying like this. Oh, actually, no. There's a one up right at the very beginning. Missing another spin jump there. If Trey keeps dying at the very first jump. Oh no!
No.
Trey taking another death!
This is Gogo's chance.
This is Gogo's chance. If Trey could just lose, you know, around an hour and 20 here in Corona, Gogo can win.
This is probably still sub 120 pace.
Yeah,
The
oh
Bowser
my
fight
God.
takes like 40 seconds at worst.
Okay, let's see how this boat goes. Speedboat hype. Let's see if he's able to get on the ledge. He's able to get on the ledge.
Now we got rocket storage. Only time any percent we use it.
And yep, you just gotta shoot up there. And we're heading to the final boss. There's Bowser Jr. Oh my God, we haven't seen. Look at that bib.
You got the blue
The blue bib.
neckerchief, so
It's a bib. It's gotta be a bib. It turns you into Shadow Mario. Or am I don't know. I didn't watch the cutscene. It's also in Japanese, so none of us can read. Oh no, it's Bowser, and it's in a hot tub. What?
why is Bowser the final boss of a Mario game?
Why is a hot tub the final boss of the Mario game? But the way the hot tub works is that you rock it in the ground pack. 5 spokes. Oh, Trey getting gooped.
You could not die, that would be amazing.
There goes the sub 3.
I mean, you're not wrong. I would have killed sub 3 if that happened.
But yeah, finishing off Bowser here. Oh wait, there's one more. Let's try that again. But yeah, Trey finishing off Bowser here with a time of 1:19:31.92.
The full 90 points, obviously. Sorry,
Yeah. There we go. Unable to finish, of course. Yo, Trey.
Trover is here.
Hello.
Go does want an interview, so we'll talk to him about that.
Whatever
Hello,
that
Go-Go.
was. I don't know what that was, dude.
Hello.
Yo, Trey.
Trover is here. So, I guess to start things off, Go does want an interview. Obviously, you game over.
Yeah.
Wait, he did? Okay.
God damn it, Trey.
Why did I believe you? Do I have to? He actually won, you know.
Yeah, I pulled off a 1:13.
Yeah, Go. Did you expect to? Well, I guess I'll first ask you: did you expect to play as well as you did in the early game? Because you were popping off.
I'm gonna be honest. I felt like I wasn't playing that great.
Yeah, you were killing it in early game until like UIG.
Well, I mean, no, I guess. I didn't really have much.
Just take the compliment, Go-Go.
Yeah, you were popping off really until I guess UIG happened. And then UIG, and then I guess the start of Rico, you gamed over. Clipped through a block. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that kind of hurt, but I was laughing when it happened.
Yeah, that's one of those things that you can just laugh it off.
I guess Trey, you definitely made it. Like, even though Go did game over, you were definitely catching up a lot after your sloppy start. Did you like were you thinking about that rough start at all, or did you just focus on what was ahead the whole way?
Yeah, I try to just like stay in the present. Like, actually, it's surprising how many races I do where I just completely throw away the early game, but then I just like catch up in late game. That's pretty common for me. But like overall, like ever since I moved home again, I'm just not playing well at all. It's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully I can get over that, but we'll see.
I guess your house just doesn't like sunshine.
My house is cursed right now. It's weird.
Yeah.
I guess Corona happened.
I mean, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
I was just
tilted to catch up there.
So GG's to both of you, and Trey, I am actually commentating your next race, which is in like an hour and a half. How do you feel about going up against JJ?
JJ.
I feel fantastic after that run. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Easy win.
Easy. You got 2 little kids in your bracket. That's hype.
Woo.
And Reed, but
I will definitely be ahead in early game for sure. Guarantee it.
yeah, I wish you the best of luck on your race against JJ.
Yeah. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
I also wish you the best of luck in your race against JJ, and also in your races, both of you, in the rest of your group.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Trey, I heard you wanted to like say something to SB before we hop off.
Nah, I forgive him. So you know what? He only motivates me to further not use the hut. So thank you. I will continue to use no hut till a better setup is found. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, that's gonna be it for us for now. Both me and Trey will be back for another race at 8 p.m. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah. See you guys later. Peace.